All right, so now we're going to go into a little more detail on the hardware. So this page has all the full stack, universal gate quantum computing providers. And you'll notice there's a legend up in the upper right, supercomputing, ion traps, and photon-based technologies. It's just easier to use a little icon there. So starting alphabetically with Alibaba or Aliyun and the Chinese Academy of Sciences, they get an 11 qubit system. They can run quantum simulations up to 81 qubits, and they allow access over the cloud, over the Alibaba cloud. Alpine Quantum Technologies, Thomas Munz. This is a very good team, smart team, small team. 5 qubits. It's running at the University of Innsbruck. It'll be accessible right now or shortly by IBM Qiskit. Then you have Google AI. They have a 54 qubit Sycamore based system. Um, it's actually smaller than a 72 qubit system, but it seems to run a lot better. And you have cloud access for expert users. Honeywell Quantum Solutions. We have no information on the size of their system, but the first system is expected in 2019. And we tweeted on a 99.997% individual qubit fidelity, which is best in the business. It was just announced that it'll be available via Microsoft's Azure Quantum Network. So the IBM research team, they've got 10 systems, a fleet between 5 and 20 qubits in the IBM Q network. They're also rolling out a latest system with 53 qubits. It's accessible via IBM Qiskit, the IBM Cloud, and the IBM Q network. IonQ up in Canada, Chris Monroe's team. So what's interesting is their trapped ion system is configurable. So they've run 11 qubits in 2018 with um, two gate operators. They've run 79 qubits with a one gate operation. They built 3 quantum computing systems, but they're not publicly available at this time. And they're also going to be available for public consumption via the Microsoft Azure Quantum Network. Rigetti. So Rigetti has 16 qubit systems. The largest is Aspen 4. And they provide cloud access to their system via the Forest software development kit. Xanadu out of Canada, I mean, we know those guys because of the software stack. Penny Lane, Strawberry Fields, it's a great simulator. Qubit count is unknown, but they have demonstrated that there is a computer, and they're using photons to drive quantum processing units. So it's a growing field. Now on the quantum annealing side, we see D-Wave Systems out of Canada. It's a full stack solution, quantum annealing, um, adiabatic optimization. You can do Ising or Cubo. Their new system called the Advantage has more than 5,000 qubits. They do an on premise installation. Most clients will want that. And they also offer cloud access, especially for international clients. And you can do a demo or you can timeshare. So Atos, which has Bull, owns Bull out of France, they do quantum simulations on a very high RAM intensive Bull server. So think of an SAP HANA server with in memory database. So you can run quantum computers on those systems very effectively, quantum simulators. And it's an on premise installation. They're working on a remote access model. Fujitsu and Toshiba, interesting. So they have they believe in quantum annealing. And so Fujitsu, they call it digital annealing. It's a quantum annealing simulator, and it does again the same thing: optimization, Ising or Cubo. Again, on-premise installation. They'll sell you the hardware. It runs on Fujitsu servers. And then Toshiba came out with something new, SBM. So it's a new way to do quantum annealing. Supposedly, it is far superior to Fujitsu software, and they're offering their software free on Amazon Web Services. So you can actually run their SBM on AWS for like $3 a minute or $3 an hour, which is actually a great deal. And just to wrap it up on the hardware startups. So these are companies, I don't know whether they have a computer or not. We've read about them. And this list will continue to grow. So you got Bleximo, which raised $1.5 million to build a quantum computer. Atom Computing, which is using neutral atoms, not ions. IQM out of Finland, right, raised $13 million to build computers. And then Quantum Circuits Inc. raised $18 million. And they're going to be available on the Microsoft Azure Quantum Network. So thanks again.